There we go. Okay. The mic audio was gone for a minute there. Hello everybody, how yous all doing? This microphone now has all of its settings restarted. I might need to make a tweet. Oh no, it had stuff on it. Okay, we should be fine then. Hello everybody. It's a little bit of a change over here, have you noticed? We've got a screwdriver now. Wow, amazing. It's very strange. The whole new setup's been switched a whole about. Although if you're new to this stream, then I guess you can't notice. Anyway, hello to Paige, Darkness Oliver, Julissa, Sean JP, your boy Baker, Chupatoni. There's a lot of people here. Hello. Alex Art Thing, Marvel Geek, Spaghetti Bowls, Sam, that's a boy, Star Destroyer, and I think that's most of it. Hello. What Call of Duty are you gonna play? We are playing. I will start with this first. Actually, we're playing Call of Duty tomorrow. We'll be playing my childhood ones. We'll probably play a bunch of all of them, honestly. I started with COD 4. Actually, I started with Modern Warfare 2. Then I went back to COD 4 because a friend let me borrow it. Then I went to World at War, and then Black Ops. Whatever came after that. It wasn't Modern Warfare 3, was it? Maybe it was. By that point, I was dropping off it. And then Battlefield Bad Company 2. Oh, wow, that's a game I want to get back into at some point. You're in class, Julissa? Fair enough. Seems to be a running theme. People do that. Oh well. Either way, hello Broken Dylan, hello Wise Guy. You need to review Abominable Christmas is such a poorly made movie. I can get started on making movie suggestions right now. Sure, that could be a running theme. Always is, isn't it? I've got so many things to say. We've got a lot to cover in this 2-hour segment. Abominable. Yes, it is how you say it. Abominable Christmas. We did cover Abominable a year ago, but it wasn't a Christmas movie. It was just a generic, easy one. You're gonna finish my video, Sean? Fair enough. It's on Netflix. Ooh. Helpful. So, if you weren't aware, if you're not new to this stream, this is all different. You can see if you look on our past broadcasts, probably, but not any of the ones that are permanent. That's a whole different setup. We usually are in a tiny little office in the, in a cupboard, essentially, in the boiler room. That is our usual layout. However, for the next 2 months, I have free time. I am not editing or working on a major video, with a couple of exceptions, for 2 whole months. I have 2 months free. So while everyone else had, thank you Moody Fox, we'll come to notifications in a moment. But while usually I would, I don't know where I was going with that. I have less work to do for 2 months. Yes.
Excuse me when I scream!
Okay, Sean, we can do that. We can excuse you while you scream. I need to change the wording. Not everyone's a Pikmin art. Well, I guess we can keep that. Why not? Either way, I'm rambling. 2020, during quarantine, everyone just had too much free time. Didn't know what to do with it, right? I didn't have that life. I have been working non-stop all through 2020. My day-to-day life ain't changed that much. I just worked on YouTube videos before, at home, did the same after. So not necessarily I'm looking for the quarantine life, but now I have it, is the point. And because I have the free time, and my girlfriend is still self-employed, editing her own YouTube content for her employer, she's still working. So we decided to swap offices. But on top of that, we've also shuffled the entire house in the meantime. Hello, Broken Dylan. Thanks for gifting out your 1 sub. I didn't get a notification in my ear, but it's there. Nice. Thanks, dude. Super appreciate that. Who did that even go to? Oh, that went to Sean. Ah, that'd be why you popped up. Nice one. I didn't even notice that the thing had happened. So did... Okay, I was like, uh-oh, did something freeze? But no, just because I scrolled up on chat and it said chat paused due to scroll. You just watched the 2 new vids, Slayer Jax? Well, thank you very much. Thanks for supporting us. And you're here to see us live? Oh, what a great fan you are for this week. And I'm sure beyond that too. But yes, we have shuffled the entire setup is basically the thing. If you do go onto past broadcasts, you see the streams I made a year ago when I was doing Xenoblade Chronicles 2 for like a month and a half. And that is the same room. It's the same couch. You can kind of see it. And those posters are what was the background before. We used to have the couch there. I think we moved it into the middle of the room and made like a... No, it wasn't an L shape. It wasn't a bed. But that was usually in the middle of... That was a year ago setup. We, since then, had pushed it against the wall. That was the only change. But now, flipped it over. We've also bought a whole bunch of new things. For a start, that's a PlayStation 5. I managed to get one for way cheaper than everyone else is paying for them. Out of pure luck, mostly. Massive thing, like the size of our TV. TV's also new. We got that this morning at 7:30 in the morning. It's a Christmas gift from my girlfriend's parents. So again, got a discount for our very first 4K widescreen thin Dolby Vision TV, which I do not understand the technology of behind. The last thing I experienced was before you could pause live TV and rewind it or fast forward over the ads. I don't know it. There's a Netflix button on our remote. I didn't know that was a thing. Crazy stuff. Also, the TV stand is new. I don't think you ever saw it before unless you go onto like my Instagram, but we used to have like a glass. We still have it just like detached in the hallway. It was just like a glass 3-shelf stand that a TV went under. This is now a full like IKEA woodwork system. So upgrades all around essentially. Oh my, that room big. Oh yes. We were very lucky to find this place. This is essentially the length of the whole house. We have one more room there, which is a kitchen, but it's like that way more than it is that way. You know what I mean? So, yes. And we are right in the corner to spread it right out. I can point out more things as we look around. Your PS5 just arrived yesterday. Meeting Dan. What did I see there? Meeting Doll. Well, that was a bit of both. Well, do enjoy it. I have been enjoying mine especially because I didn't play the last generation of consoles at all. So I got the PlayStation Plus collection. So like, I never played God of War, so I can start that. Persona 5, I can play. Days Gone, I've been getting obsessed with. An open world zombie game. I'm still into the zombie craze. But being able to sink my teeth into an open world game, love it very much. Crash Bandicoot N. Sane Trilogy.
This is for nerds everywhere.
All great. Rainbow Whiz Kid, thanks for the host. No console wars. Yeah, we all like games here. No need to rage over it. You know, it's whatever. You love the new setup? Well, thanks. It will be sticking around for hopefully 2 months, and then after that, I might swap back. Depends how much my girlfriend hates being in a tiny cupboard. I could deal with it, the boiler room, but she might be like, eh. Clearly, there's a a disparity because I get the 4K TV and all the things. So we'll see. Also, actually, I will check this. I guess as a VOD now. I need to check my audio because this ain't got my soundproof panels. There's not soundproof panels along this, so I might need to get my old. I have no idea. Get my old soundproof like foam wall that I used to have with this microphone. Yeah, we'll make it work. It's so gone damn hard to get the Series X. Yes, same for the PS5 without triple the price on eBay or something. Storms, thank you for the follow. As per usual, we get loads of follows in between streams, especially between a video coming out and a stream. So thank you, Alex Art, for the host. That hasn't showed up on my activity feed. Weird. Oh well. Also thanks for the follows to Alex Art, Spaghetti Bowls, Sammy Freeland, Spark the Pug, Hop Tweet, iCarly Fan, The Kids CW, Starblocks YouTube, OG Name Was Too Long, Old Man 6610, Daniel OJDM, Ryan123 GGMM, MM. There's a lot of people coming in. Sir Damien, It's Roy Live, Pixar Nerd, there's a lot from since the video. Melinda Phantom, Silly String is overrated, sure is. Thanks Broken Dylan for the host. I'll reach the top ones in a minute. Yamakadaba? These are some interesting names. Avery, I don't know, lol. Myth V, Marvel Geek, hello, and Ravector 2.0. I think that's 2 points. It's a 2 under dash O. Underscore? Underscore O. I don't know. Also, thanks Hubian and Santiago's. Follows, everybody. "2020 is a trailer for 2021. That is a horrible point you could have possibly brought up. I have high hopes. I have hopes that we're on the up and up. Unless a second pandemic decides to sweep around. But, like, I'm hopeful. I've got plans for 2021. Actually, I don't. I've got ideas for 2021 that'll hopefully become plans. I have to try and not work. It's very difficult. I want to plan out, like, all of the video slots for all of 2021. I want to plan out, like, some extra cool things, like changing formats, ways to spice things up. And I'm like, no. This is supposed to be my 2-month holiday break. I'm just not very good at it. I'm really not. Nightwing? Nightwing. Nightwing. Thanks for the follow. But you know, I'll still be working either way, I guess. So it's not too fussed on me. Oh, I just had a thought. Hold on. So I've got the TV in the back. At the moment, it's just like on generic Chromecast. I thought a big brain. Do that. Let's do that. Hold on. This could work out real nice if I get this working. It'll be an interesting setup beyond the already new interesting setup that we have. If this works. Guys, did you hear about the Monster Hunter movie? I did. Do you mean the fact that it got pulled everywhere? It's causing an issue with my schedule. Because I was planning to do a Monster Hunter video at one point. And now I have to make a new video in that slot. So that's where some of the exceptions this holiday comes in. Right. Hope I can do this. That. Bad thumbnail. Okay. Let us... That is not our... Maybe not. Maybe I could do it another way. I could do it another way. Do you have any idea what I'm going for here? Maybe not. So, in my 2. You actually get to see me move. I don't think you've ever seen me on my feet before. And now I'm suddenly like conscious I'm gonna be curling over or something. Arcing my back too much. Okay. There. Turning on the PlayStation 5. Unfortunately, I don't have things set up to be playing all sorts of games at the moment. At a stretch, I could do a couple of the Pokemon games that we would usually do on a Monday sometimes, but not really what I'm doing. So, let's go. I don't know if you can see the screen that well, but if you can, going. In the meantime, enjoy Sonic Advance. Huzzah! How's that for a setup? Oh, I can actually see chat. Big font. And Amazon. How many... Beautiful. How many streamers do you know have their own stream going on in the background? And then eventually, it will latch up, and then we'll have an infinite loop going on. It's a bit distorted and not really central or organized, but hey, I thought it'd be interesting to spice things up. Or the, yeah, you know what, I'll just block the advert for a moment. There you go. Didn't do a good job, but whatever. Hey, Dads, we have the same wallpaper? Nice. Well, what one are you talking about? Because there are 6 different posters there at the moment. So, like, this is... Cool. Can I turn up the quality on that, or is that just how that looks? Constantly spinning around. Can do 1080-60, that'd be great. I would hope that you... Ah, oh, that was very strange. It really caught up to me quick. I'll just keep spinning from... Ah, the alert's in the way at the moment, but if I keep spinning... That is really up. Going on there. There you go. Wow, I did it. I got the curling teeth shot that I wanted. Wait, I don't know if that's going to be very good as a thumbnail or anything, but I thought it would be interesting to try. It's the same one you have on your PC. This still, wait, was this still the same wallpaper guy? The Mando one on the PS5. Ah! I think I think mine was just like a default one. I don't remember. Oh well. Hey Daz, what is your opinion on the iCarly reboot? There's an iCarly reboot? Typical, it comes from the iCarly fan. Is this a thing? I don't believe you. Oh, we'll write it down as a thing I need to research. So my girlfriend and I the other day, we were looking at our local cinema. Local-ish. Oops. Trying to make plans for 2021 because we will be, hopefully, well, actually, I guess during these times anyway, we're allowed to go out to the cinemas, but we were just scrolling through like what comes out, and like every other movie in 2021 is like a massive banger of a franchise, and we were like, we have to go to the cinema so much next year. I have to make so much content. Crazy. All of my YouTube content at the moment is looking back on old films. I want to keep going with some of those, like my terrible movies and the This Movie Is Coming Back series. But I'm going to have to do movie reviews on top of that, and I probably just have to keep going with double uploads. Which I guess feasibly I could do, and like financially and business-wise it's a good idea. It's just a lot of burning work, you know? I don't know. It just got announced? Ah, it's a thing? It's real, the iCarly reboot? My goodness. Also, hi! I owe my Ran subs. Makes it sound like ransom, but thank you for the sub and the follow. Thank you, my dude. We are almost at double-digit subs. Not quite. We have 9. But hey, that's still pretty good by my standards. Never mind. It just updated to 10. I guess you were the 10th. My stream manager took a moment to process that, apparently. Thank you for being number 10. You're very special. If I do keep up streaming and I get massive in the future, remember you, Ran subs. I still keep thinking ransoms. You will be the 10th. What did you want to win Game of the Year? What were the options? I remember Last of Us 2 was there. Hades was there. I don't think I ever played any of them. I didn't play Last Generation. Animal Crossing was irrelevant at one point. I don't remember them. Not too into the, you know... Didn't really want it to be Last of Us 2. I'll give you that. When Clifford the Big Red Dog movie comes out, you need to watch it and review it. It's on my watch list. You know, love a dog covered in blood, you know, as it looks on the one promotional picture they've got. Thank you, Silver Sword, for the host. That activity doesn't appear on my feed, huh? Also, because of getting used to like the more full screen streams that we've done in the past, we do now have, of course, our activity thing down here that does actually have the host. Look at that. Go you, Silver Sword. And also, if you're new, if you've been getting random recommendations of this channel as opposed to actually finding me through all my other accounts, here are my other. I mean, this one is the one we're on right now. And Xylo Bios has just interrupted. Actually, he's not in the way, so thanks for the follow. Conveniently a little out of the way. But if you want to see my other accounts, they are there. Instagram, I actually just made a sort of color palette I'm trying to follow. It's cycling through the color wheel. A lot more personal, what I'm actually doing IRL. Whereas my Twitter, I'm not actually next, but Twitter's more businessy thoughts in my head, and not really my actual life, I guess. I don't know. Last of Us 2 won everything it was nominated for. Yeah, didn't like that. Like, but it actually means the Game Awards is more legitimate because it's more like the Oscars, where, you know, didn't go to the ones that really kind of deserved it more in places. So that one thing swept the floor, you know? It's all about who you know, being in the market, being popular. It's a popularity contest, you know? What is your opinion on Sponge on the Run? I'd never watched it. I don't like the fact that it's, you know, steps on the ideas of the creator saying, I don't want prequels. I was going to cover it, and then it popped up on a day I didn't know it was coming out. It was just like, oh, it's on Netflix now. Well, I guess I missed my mark to review it. Prep and all that. So, no real thought. But it wasn't very good, so I'll pass. Maybe I'll do a terrible movie on it in a year. Nana Banana! Thank you for the follow. You got a much more fun name to say than some of these I'm going through. I'm like, what? I feel like an idiot not pronouncing these right. Almost everything. Ah, what did Last of Us 2 not win? Curious. It was like the same 6 games in each category. Yeah. Sweeping the whole competition. Hello, Kaifzok. Ah, what an interesting name. I'm always worried that I'm saying them wrong. I think that's why I'm so like hesitant and a little judgmental, I guess, the way I say what an interesting name. Because I don't want to get it wrong. Or I don't want to feel like I'm the idiot for not saying it, you know? I sub to your YouTube, loving your videos, dude. Thank you very much, Xylo. I appreciate it. Yeah. I'll keep doing the grind. All of 2020's videos are set going, you know, I'll have plenty of content this month, so enjoy. Have you seen the 9 animated movie? I have not. Heard lots of recommendations for it. Ain't got around to it. I've got a long list of movies to watch. The first one I need to watch is Wonder Woman. Yes, Wonder Woman. Because then Wonder Woman 1984 is coming out Christmas Day. So I should probably know that. Could do with watching Man of Steel as well. And Aquaman. And Shazam. And Venom. Which is Marvel, but still. Haven't seen any of them. I just only have seen Batman vs Superman. Haven't even seen the Justice League. So I'll watch the Snyder Cut and not the original. Like, I'm out of the loop with DC. I think I just fell out of love with it at some point, you know? Thank you, Crimson Gamer, for the follow. Need to be careful with this stream. Like, my Wi-Fi router is now down there. And I've got a bunch of Christmas cards there. This is my keyboard, so... Oh, thank you for the bits, Crimson. I appreciate it. Very cute bits. I don't know what they're called. Ah, Cheer Whale, I'm guessing? Cheer Wall? A novel? I have no idea. It disappeared off my screen. Thank you anyway. Batman vs Superman is an okay movie. I enjoyed it ironically. I was getting really entertained by the ragdoll physics and like the constant explosions that went over the top. Like there was a point, I don't remember when it was. I was like, I don't know, Superman punched Batman one time, and I was like, and he went flying, and I'm like, my god, are we not done with this yet? I was like, this is too much. This is too ridiculous. So I enjoyed. I was like, this is a bad movie, but I enjoyed it. You know, didn't even pick up later the memes of the Martha thing. You know, I didn't think it was so stupid in the moment, but then afterwards, I was like, yeah, that was kind of stupid. You know what I mean? If you could collab with any YouTuber, who would it be? Any of them, I think. Anyone... I've watched loads of YouTubers for decades. I've recently... I might have said this on stream before. I might even... wanted to do it as a tweet, and I never posted it. Oh, hello, West SSB. Hello. I've been getting in the habit of commenting on YouTube videos just to give a bit of support. It's a bit weird because I don't know them, but then neither do most commenters. I hope I'm not like stepping over a boundary. Like I did it with a Terminal Montage for the video that he brought out today, and then he hearted my response, and then the reply was, "Hello, random verified person." That was also hearted. I'm like, yeah, I realize it does seem kind of weird that I'm just going up, not part of their circle, but I mean, yeah. Loads of people I would choose. Like, a British one would be easier to do, because where we are. Also, it depends. It depends on the genre, you know? Like, there's a few video essayists that would be cool to do, like, paragraphs for. But that's kind of, like, limited and small. But then like, what else fits, you know? Loads of gaming channels that I watch. Does it work? I don't know. I mostly just want to make good content, you know? And just make a friend out of it. Did you hear about wolf walkers? I did not hear about wolf walkers. I'll write it down. What was your favorite announcement at this Disney investors meeting? I gotta remember what they were. I've only seen like news articles and screenshots. Out of the 10 Star Wars series, the Kenobi one, Obi-Wan Kenobi one seems the most interesting because that's the one that's got Ewan McGregor in it, so I like that. I don't remember all the Disney, not Disney, the other thing, 10 Marvel films, maybe it was. Any of them, I probably feel about the same because I don't read the comics. Lightyear sounds interesting, so no, probably pretty standard. Thoughts on Godzilla King of the Monster, as in the one that came out in like 2010? I enjoyed it. Yeah. Wish there was more of the monster. They're bringing out Godzilla vs. King Kong this year in like May, June time, I think. So we'll watch that. Might review it. Did you like Transformers Age of Extinction? Nope, never watched it. Never watched a single Transformers movie. Watched it in school once, actually. Watched like the first half during like a snowy day where we weren't allowed outside. And even then I just kind of... It was too much. Too Michael Bay. So I skipped. What's your favorite Nick Jr. show? I don't remember Nick Jr. as a channel. Like, I know it exists. I didn't ever remember what channels cartoons were on what, you know? So, Nick Jr., bit specific. Like, Nickelodeon, I assume, just in general, Nickelodeon, I can tell you. Actually, I can't, because I don't remember. What even was there? You know, there was iCarly, SpongeBob, Torius. There was probably something I liked, but I don't remember them right now. Like, the first thing that comes to my mind is Shaolin Showdown, but that was like Cartoon Network or Boomerang, or Sonic X, but that was Jetix. Sweet Life of Zack and Cody, that was the Disney Channel. Nickelodeon have that I liked. I don't remember. The only Nick Jr. show you can remember is Team Umizoomi. I do not remember that one. I'll be honest. One last question. Thoughts on Pirates of the Caribbean? Seen the first film a million times. Sick of it. Haven't seen any of the sequels. On my list to, you know, prioritize that at some point. Have you heard of the Tragedy Plan B? I haven't. I guess I'll write that down. I have a feeling it's like some B movie thing. Fairly Odd Parents. Yep. I fell off that pretty quick. And then it went... I fell off since way before the baby. And then they added a dog or something. Too much for me. What's the worst movie you ever watched? It's got to be Bulk. Just because of the terrible green screening. Hoodwinked or Ratatouille? I loved Hoodwinked. Hoodwinked is a national treasure of a movie. Sequel's bad. The first one, though, beautiful. Has a real, undervalued, underrated vibe. You know what I mean? It's like The Wolf Among Us. But, is that what it's called? Wolf Among Us? Among Us? Wolf Among Us. The Telltale game. Like that, but under budget. Jimmy Neutron I liked, but it was never on when I was watching. I passed. I don't know. I always missed it. Never saw Ratatouille anyway. Have you heard of Transmorphers? I have. Never watched it. Do you know what FNAF is? You mean the massive conglomerate video game that came out in the last like 5 years that I made a video on about having a movie? Yes. I heard about FNAF. Everyone has. Did you know about Minecraft? You heard about Lego? There's this Italian dude named Mario. You ever heard of him? Yeah. Big franchises. Of course I know it. Good luck to your stream, Daz. Oh, thank you very much, Ransub. Weird to call you Ransub considering you're saying you owe your Ran subs, but, you know. But yes, I can use this opportunity to show off some more things in our room, if you care about it. I mean... I'm becoming a bit of a boring adult. I've spent most of my day just organizing the TV stand. I've got several consoles. I'm not sure if you can really see it very well. All perfectly like wired up now. They're all plugged into different extension cables to switch in and out. All neatly packed because we've got obviously PlayStation 5 working hard. Then we have a laptop for my girlfriend and a laptop of mine that you can't really see, especially when I'm away. There's a Wii U in the middle here. Has the gamepad hidden around the back there. Xbox 360 down there, which we'll be hijacking to get our nostalgia stream stuff out of, I guess. Oh, God, I'm bad at this. GameCube, that I also haven't used these two in a very long time. They're kind of just dusting away, but quite for them now, so I guess maybe I can start using them on a TV that's way too big for them. And then Nintendo Switch around the back there. It's very nice. And then a couple books in the top right. Oh God! And potted plants for decor. Oh, what? Not perfect. But there you go. We have a broken little question mark box that kind of lights things up a little nicer. Oh, I've got more. I've got more light. I'll work it out. Fine. I've had this Triforce for ages. There's a button. Am I wrong? Have I been missed? There are 3 sides to this. Doesn't really have the charge for it. But there you go. Some more lights for us. A little bit more video gamey themed. That a Men in Black International poster? It is. Doesn't necessarily. You've got a keen eye. But, oh no, it is kind of visible with that. My goodness, it looks like a fire. It's not a fire, is it? No, not a fire. Just looks like one. Not necessarily a good film. We were disappointed in where it went. I don't wanted it to be. There was some idea I thought was going to be really cool. Might have been like that the girl was actually a bad guy or something. But we were able to get it from our local cinema. We knew some of the employees basically. So I was like, hey, can I have any spare posters? Which is why we have that one and that one and that one, I think. And the Toy Story one that's out of screen and you can't see it. And then the Portal one's actually mine. And Back to the Future way in the corner here that you'll never be able to see. Oh, thanks, Alan Bad. You inspire me. Glad I have such an influence. Do some terrible things with that influence. Guys, have you ever played Halo 3 or Halo Reach? Yes, those are part of my nostalgic days. I played Halo 3 right at like the last 2 months. Last month? As we got some motorbikes steaming past. That's our window to the outside world right there. Yeah, I joined Halo the world like in the last month or 2, I think, of Halo 3, and then right on top of Halo Reach, essentially. So definitely no Halo Reach. Played the whole story. I couldn't do with Halo 3. The first mission was too long, and I was like, I can't drag through this. So, yes, might play that actually on the Nostalgia stream. We'll see. Thank you for the 15 bits, Crimson. Haha, bits go brrr. They sure do. Have you ever played Brawlhalla? I haven't. What you drinking? I drink what I always drink. It is non-alcoholic. It is blackcurrant. I can't drink water on its own. My throat closes up. Probably some psychological thing from almost drowning once or something, but a little bit of taste. It's not like super sugary. I've checked. The labels all got green colours. So it's fairly healthy. It's squash. And I drink a lot. Hence why I have basically 3 pints. 2 and a bit pints. I call December Halo month, so expect me to make or talk about Halo. Fair enough. Slayer Jack. Fair enough. What is your favorite chemical to use when calibrating your sub-electronic neuro-proceeding device? Interesting, Alan Bad. I have no idea what you're talking about. We're going to go with hydrogen, H2O, chemical. I'll call it chemical compound. Why not? Lego Star, thanks for the follow. This is becoming a running theme. What was your worst movie you ever watched and reviewed? It's Bulk, because it's just green screen done wrong. Every shot looks wrong and flat. Terrible. So, you know. Would you ever play video games with fans, and also would you ever stream FNAF? I think FNAF has been done to death. Also, I hate horror. Cannot play it. Absolutely not. We did used to play video games with fans back in the day. We would play Mario Kart Online, or we'd play Smash, or we'd play Jackbox. Potentially again. We'll have to see. Maybe. What is your favorite Back to the Future movie, if you don't mind? I really liked the second one. I can understand the flaws it's got now. I have a really weird, like, Mickey Yowty point bothering me a bit. But no, I understand the complaints in the second one. I know that it's maybe not as critically good as the original, but I really like how it put itself into last movie. Like the shot of Marty McFly walking past the car, where you see his younger self inside it from the shots of the first movie. Like, it's just composed in. Ah, that's like, wow. I just only wish they'd known they were doing that the first time, because there's one bit that they could have finished where Marty's on the stage, and then future Marty is up at the top of the stage and like drops a sandbag, something. And it would have been really cool if in the first movie, the original Marty like starts going off the stage and recognizes there's a random sandbag on his like in the way and steps over it, and it's never established, they've never explained in that movie, and then they explain it in the second one. That would have been, that's the only thing I'm like, they should have done that and put more time in the VFX shot of his hand. But that's from the first film. So, there you go. What's your favorite FNAF character? About the same to me. I'll be honest, no preferences there. Who's your favorite Spider-Man actor? I was not a fan of Tobey Maguire. Never watched the original Tobey Maguire Spider-Man films. Add that to my list too. I started with Andrew Garfield and only watched one with Lizard. Didn't watch the Shocker Electro Man, and didn't watch the death of Gwen Stacy or any of that. So Tom Holland probably, because he's the one actually full start to finish. I don't know like any of the actors for the cartoons. Never watched Spider-Man. I didn't like superheroes as a kid. I hated Spider-Man as a kid. Real rebel I was as a young one. Hard to merchandise too. The video games came along. You heard about how the 3 Spider-Man actors will be Spider-Man 3? I have. I'm very excited. I like my multiverse stuff. Be curious to see a live-action Miles Morales. He's my favorite Spider-Man, actually. Here, like, I watched all of the Spider-Man Miles Morales PS5 game. Fell in love with it. Didn't buy it because I watched it all by the time I PlayStation 5 and hadn't arrived yet. So, but like the fact that he's like a diversity Spider-Man helps out the disabled more. He helps out the deaf girl in the games. I'm like, that is I'm all about that. Love that a lot. Hello, Reed Meets G. Thank you for joining your first stream. Fine. Andrew Garfield is your favorite? Fair enough. I've heard the standard things that Tobey Maguire is a good Peter Parker, but not a good Spider-Man. Andrew Garfield is a good Spider-Man, but not a good Peter Parker. Tom Holland's too young and relies too much on Iron Man. I'm not too one to judge, I enjoy all the films. The Garfield one was the first time I was exposed to Stan Lee, and was the first time I laughed and like recognized it. Well, not recognized Stan Lee, but like noticed it. And first time I was exposed to that kind of comedy of fighting in the background and a headphones in the foreground. I remember really liking that joke and seeing it multiple times ever since. But, When will you play Pikmin again? I won't. I got to as good as an end as I could. Unless you want me, like, I'm not going to play the whole game again. No. No one's interested. Well, they are. Not a good way to grow. You know what I mean? Spider-Man, yeah. What do they do to Rhino? Yeah. Exactly. Spider-Man movies always have different pros and cons, I enjoy them all the same. I enjoy pretty much every Marvel movie. I just kind of absorb them. I'm not one to argue over these things very much. What's your favorite Bendy chapter? See, that's a game I don't know. Bendy ain't as massive as FNAF. Not a fan of horror. Couldn't watch the game theory. Didn't attach to me as much, But just didn't watch the gameplay, I guess. What was your thing as a kid? Mine was mythology. I don't know. Dinosaurs for a bit, as everyone was. Really into video games, I think. For most of it. Yeah, like I had loads of energy, but didn't have the opportunity to go out and about very often. So I would just run around the walls, play video games 100% to pass the time. So that was probably it, yeah. My thing was doing YouTube at age 13 and a half, I think. I started without a mic, purposefully. I was like, my voice is too squeaky. I'm just going to play games and put subtitles like of what I'm thinking at the time. Do a old style Crichton stuff. We'll probably cover all this in the nostalgia stream. Guess if that counts as a thing, what I did. No other well, I probably did have other hobbies, but that's the one that clearly stuck. YOLO, thank you for the follow. Your mythology, Lego, and Star Wars. Interesting. Also wasn't a fan of Star Wars as a kid, me. Only watched the prequels in 2015. Watched the new trilogy as it came out, though. And watched the originals eventually at some point. Before? Maybe like 2013, 2014, honestly. I don't know. I know it's just your opinion, but why did you say Sing is a cinematic masterpiece? Did I say that today? Today's video? It's not a cinematic masterpiece. It's a good story. Because it's a standard story. The formulaic story that's a crowd pleaser. You know? It ain't good. I don't think it's a quality being an artsy good movie. It's just crowd pleaser. It hits the beats. You know, the father says, "I love you, son. I'm proud of you, son." You know, that's probably all he needed to say, you know? It succeeded in what it was trying to do. Made money, made people happy. Doesn't mean it was good quality. I said cinematic masterpiece. Oops. Maybe I was just baiting for comments. I don't know what was going on at the time. I don't think I remember saying that, but who knows? You should play Hollow Knight. You picked it up 2 weeks ago and you've been really enjoying it. Okay, I'll consider that. I'll do it in my own spare time, I think. I was considering playing games on stream, where I was playing games, but I figured I haven't played games by myself for a decade. Hence why I've been soaking myself into Days Gone. Yeah. So, let's see if it died already. Show off all the cool things in my room. Like I can show you a bit more of an angle of things. Wow. There's our router. There's our couch full of mess that I haven't sorted. A dining table that I also haven't sorted. Our old tea box with a whole new image. There's not much. A bunch of cards. Sorry if you feel a little ill about this. Cards dangling. And then clothes. More work. Yeah, I don't have much to show. I guess I kind of pointed it out with all the consoles up. I was thinking though, I'm really enjoying these Just Chatting streams, so I might try and like more with it. I did, for example, at one point I set up. Let's see. Well, I set up a display capture on this scene here. It's just like a box. Can't get this formatting. There you go. Like a max kind of size on it. So it might be that we turn these into like reaction-y kind of stuff. I'm just enjoying this a lot more. It's a lot more chill. I feel like there's some variety. I just need to work out what to damn do. Can't afford Pokemon cards. You know, I can't just open up Pokemon cards. I have to see what other IRL streamers are doing. Do you know of any ideas of what kind of content you'd like to see? Full camera mode? Because that's the thing. I feel like a lot of people are more interested in streams like this, especially if it's full screen. You know, I'm used to putting myself in a tiny little corner over here, and then I'm just playing Pikmin again. Sure, people enjoy. But I'd like to do more. I want to try some new things. What do people do? Like, Just Chatting is the biggest category on Twitch. What do people do on it? I could just chat and talk about movies or games or whatever, but like, oops, I lost my entire notes, but like, I'm a little lost otherwise. They tend to watch YouTube videos on YouTube. Yeah, okay. I already do that. That is my whole life, you know? If you go on most big channels, I'm probably left a comment there, and that's not true. But, you know, do that already. I don't want to just take people's content. What do they watch? I tried doing a meme compilation earlier in the month. Didn't go too well. Cooking stream? Well, that's going to require a setup in the kitchen, which is not going to happen. I can show you some recipes. I can show you what I'm... Oh, you know what? Here, you guys can decide what I'm eating for dinner tonight. How's that sound? Hold on. How fitting with a accordion playing, kind of French cuisine. That lighting look better with the lights on? I don't know. You can kind of see the depth of our kitchen that way. So, technically, this is going to be some advertising. You'll have to excuse me. We have some options. We eat at the moment through HelloFresh. They basically give us a big package of ingredients, and then they say, here, you know, pick what meals you want to... Oh, got two options. Pick what meals you want to have. You know, you do it on the app or whatever, and then they send you a recipe for what you've ordered, and then you have to make the ingredients yourself. You're eating hair cake. Are you talking about how much hair in my mouth right now, like it's in my face? Maybe. This music is from Super Mario Odyssey, so I've probably got a little bit of a copy. Well, maybe not on Twitch, so it's whatever. It's the whole thing. Thanks for the comment on the room. So anyway, we have an option. It's very fancy foods. We either have... Alright, well, I'm not going to read the second line. Herby crusted salmon. Can you see that? I can. So, very small looking thing, but hey, salmon is basically the option. I say, with creamy dauphinoise and margetou. Hope I said that right. I tried, okay? Or the alternative is, oh my, words are getting even worse. Is this fancy thing, pork kofta gyros and chips with naan bread, homemade tzatziki, and tomato salad. Oh, another cooking music. What is your preference? Salmon or gyros? I don't know what a gyro is. You can see it comes with all like the other way around. Comes with all like the recipe ingredients. On now. So, and then on the back, oh, there's only 3. Oh, that's because that's on the back it then shows, here's the 6 pieces you need to make it. So hey, if you want to know how to make pork kofta gyros and chips, that's how you do it. I could not get this angle right, and I can't see the camera. Go, something like that. Do it. Gyro, go for the gyro. Pork. It looks like we're eating gyro tonight. Hopefully my girlfriend's okay with that choice. Oh my god, this has a million ingredients. I mean, this one has a lot too. This has like 8. But this covers the entire page. That's ridiculous. Lemon, garlic clove, pork mince, smoked paprika, dried oregano, potato, red onion, cider vinegar, cucumber, baby gem lettuce, tomatoes, mint, feta cheese, feta, plain naan, Greek yogurt, and honey. What is that? It's 40 minutes. Oh, that's 35. It only saves me 5 minutes. Greek food. Interesting. Well, thank you for choosing that. I would love to one day do a cooking stream. Interesting. I'm learning how to cook. I've learned. I think I'm quite effective at this now. So, that's nice. Remember that in the future, hopefully. Thank you, Super Kitty, for the follow, since we were going through all that. See you later, Julissa, if you are heading off. We'll be here tomorrow and usual times through the week. You know how it is. Finally getting a haircut at 3 o'clock. You can finally get the grease mob that is my hair dealt with. Enjoy it, wise guy. I have a whole nother 2 months of it. Keeping it that way. I'm actually quite liking it. Sort of. At some point, basically made it right down to the rest of my hair on the chin. Beard hair. Smells nice as well because I showered today. What was I going to say? I'm losing train of thoughts because my hair is literally in my own mouth. As much as it's not really the most fashionable look or a little bit douchey, I'm going to try for the man bun look at some point because the hair is starting to reach that point. You know, by February I'm sure it will. Once it gets to here, tie it all up to actually get rid of the damn thing. We'll see how that goes. Quite the moustache curl at the moment. What's going on here? Waluigi it up? Oh my goodness, that's so starkly appears. Shave. The only things you can cook are things are things you just toast and microwave. That was my way back in the day. Oh, hello. Expensive. Like I think this is like £3 per £3.50 per person per day or per meal. So £7 per meal for 7 days. You know, like or 16. I pay like £50 a week for this. There's a lot. So it's a very kind of big upgrade. If you could afford it, I would recommend. Teaches you all sorts of things. Like I haven't really ever gonna have an opportunity to have either of these. I've eaten some things, and they do all sorts of other foreign cuisine. You know, they got Indian food and Thai food. There's Thai rice specifically, and I'm like, oh, very interesting. Daz, do you have merch? I don't. All right, here's another idea for you because it comes into things. I would like to release merch at some point. If I do want it to be good, what are some merch ideas? Because I would love to at some point have a poster, but for that I need to have something that like, yeah, I could just do like a massive collage of all my, like I need to work out on a design on that, but also like, kind of shirt. Is there any memes or inside jokes that we can make shirts out of? Do I just go with little badges or like keyring pieces? So what are they? Shall it just be the logos I use for the channels, but maybe make my own original art piece? Rebrand it? Like, what do? A shirt that says you didn't really care. That's incredibly easy. Why didn't I say that? Why didn't I think of that? Okay. Because I was also thinking, like, do you want a something with my actual face and body in it? Is that a bit weird? I don't like wearing people's just logos. You know, I like it to be an actual design that's interesting, and it's like, oh, this is also merch for a guy I know. No, it's like you can wear it in public. Oh, this isn't clearly, you know, a logo. I don't want to just wear Nintendo on my shirt. I want to wear Pikmin. Like, oh, this is a Nintendo shirt. You know what I mean? Could you do pins? I could. What would the pins be of, though? You know, an animated little cartoon in my face, just like, you know, like, but actually drawn. We'll see. You should make more inside jokes in your videos. I should. It's hard, man. How do you plan that? I can't. I mean, actually, I guess I can kind of try to for 2021. We'll see. But like, I'm not good at that. I just ain't, you know. I've had several times be like, I need to sit down and do it, but I never actually have a specific admin plan of planning them. But yes, Spooderman, that is the best shirt. Well, that's not a me thing, you know. Can you try and design a banner? You can do, but I can't guarantee I'll just like take it. Does that make sense? But you're welcome to like submit it as kind of fan art. Love to get more fan art, and I can share it out to the world, retweet it on Twitter, post it around, you know, stuff like that. You know, nice to get more kind of community connections in. You know? Oh, Pokemon back to back. Hello, Eye of Desire. You are 50 minutes late, but that's fine. Got a whole another hour to the stream, then I'm off to have dinner in that kitchen. The kitchen is one of the few rooms in our house now that doesn't have LED lights constantly changing. You might be able to see the hallway changing color. Just looks kind of flashy on the camera. Maybe not. Oh well. But yeah, we'll be in there in a minute. Hello, Overpowered Lord. Thank you. Follow. Had quite the epic kind of bossy soundtrack to your, or sound effect to your. So hi. 2021, the golden year of cinema. Yes, Seabass. Was that a question? Was that a quote for myself on that one video I made? Bit of both. Inside joke, hide a Pikmin somewhere in the video. Maybe. Kind of like, can I do merch of Pikmin stuff? Like, is that not a DMCA-able thing? I don't know how that works. Something else I need to work out. Hello, Dan TDM Grim. I remember you. You didn't follow from before? Either way, thank you for joining us now. Did you know there was a Fast and Furious show? I knew there was another Fast and Furious movie they're making. There's a one coming out next year, but I didn't know there was a show. I'm not interested in it. I have seen them. I saw one years ago. That was the best one, apparently. So, I'm good. Hello, One Little Crystal. Thank you for joining your very first down video. Hi. How you doing? We've changed our entire setup, but you don't know that. So enjoy our fancy looking setup for the first time. Even though this is literally the first time it's been used. So thank you to Jonah Sketch and Ryberhoff both for the follow. And Mr. Hippo. Everyone comes in on, is it because they're just chatting stream coming from YouTube? What's going on? Actually, I might be able to find videos from YouTube. I might be able to work it out. Maybe. So here's something I can show you. Bit of a flex. Excuse me. But this is our YouTube stats. Our real-time stats from the last 48 hours and the last hour. So we've just released a video. You can see it. It's the one down here. Oh no, Illuminations Sing is coming back. Usually, you know, each day things will just go at a normal pace. Whenever an upload comes in, it's... I need to be back here. Whenever an upload comes in, it spikes, obviously. This one is spiking particularly hard. Getting 11,000 in the first hour? That's fantastic. Getting 14,000 straight after is really good. Not always is it the case that it goes up after it comes out. So possibly people are coming in from YouTube because I could see that there's like a high rise. There's a bump 45 minutes ago, and then another bump now. I don't know what the connection is. It'd be cool. I've kind of come at a weird time because, well, actually no, it's okay. So it's going down again, which kind of I think is what I've had the last couple of videos. It goes up, super up, and then down again. But there you go. There's an insight on that. So maybe that's an explanation. We've apparently gotten 26,000 views already, which is crazy. I consider a good video something that gets 8,000 overnight. When I wake up in the morning, it got 8,000. I'm like, that's good, because that's what happened with one of my Pikmin videos. There was like the scrap one, I think, or something like that. There was a picture of Oliver from the shorts in front of the Bulbul, like reacting to the camera. That one got 8,000 overnight, and that's when I was like, that is successful. So I always remember that number. So this is doing really well. So thank you for supporting. Let me get rid of that display capture. And the other way I could find out the answer is I could just ask, hello new followers, why are you following? Where'd you come from? Is it new? Do you get recommended because I'm on Just Chatting like happened last week? Or come from YouTube during that spike that I just showed off? I don't know, I'm just guessing. Everything on YouTube is guesswork. Mr. Hippo 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and Liz Steele. What's going on? Analyzing the chat now. Is that a background screwdriver? It is. I needed this to dismantle the TV stand that was our old TV that's now packed away in our new TV box, and I need to do it. So I was doing DIY all day today, basically. I almost fell into my drinks, and I was very upset. Can you see my drinks? Yeah, stop. First time I can actually a chair. I can spin around out here. Fantastic. Bit of a child. I'm not used. This is literally the first day this has been set up like this. Pretty much. So, still getting used to it, mate. ASDF guy 76. Thank you for the follow. You followed because of YouTube, Superway. You came from YouTube, Mr. Hippo. You came from Discord, Eye of Desire. Ah, interesting. Fair enough. You came from Potato Island, Dan TDM. Good to know. Is that your way of saying island, or just, I have no idea. For me, I saw you on YouTube and I've been waiting to be able to join the stream. Ah. Right now you have art class. My teacher is chill with letting me listen to Twitch while I fill. Very nice one, little crystal. Hello, Astuf guy. Wow, you found me through Daz Let's Plays first. Hi, you came from YouTube. Hi, you have caught me live. You are a million months ahead on stream highlights that come out on Daz Let's Plays now. They are coming out very slowly. The content you've been watching on Daz Let's Plays, assuming it is Pikmin 3 Deluxe, that was 3 streams we made in 3 days 6 weeks ago. So, and then uploads on that channel, if you couldn't tell, are coming out every 3 days. That will continue to, like, it'll probably be like February when this one comes out. That channel's getting stuff still. If you only know me as Daz Let's Plays, first of all, hi. But also, I do more than just the gaming stuff and the stream highlights that it is now. We have more things. That's my main channel, Daz Reviews. Whole different content. It's not gaming anymore. It used to be gaming. It used to be gaming like analytical stuff. It is movie stuff now. And a little bit of gaming movies a lot of time. So, Daz is so calming to listen to. Well, I'm glad. I used to be really panicky on streams. I still am. Like, I remember starting streams a lot of times and I'm like, like especially like 2 years ago. Now, I start the streams with literally a muted mic. So that kind of sorts that problem out. Better for thumbnails at the start, I realise. Also, I'm not sure if I said this, but Firefox Gaming, thank you for the follow. There you go. YouTube gives Daz Reviews the command. I don't know if I've probably got a command that's Daz Let's Plays. Stream highlights maybe is the command. I think I've got it down in the like description thing what the commands are. Or there's just links down in the description piece that streams have now. Yes, Kezachi, the stream is in the background. We are a little eccentric in our design. It's actually surprisingly caught up. I'm surprised how... I thought it would be like a 20-second delay. Ooh. Ah, I realised the cropping on there ain't quite right. Firefox. My resolution of the PlayStation 5 for the Twitch app is a little bit off. So I'll fix that next. Who knows? You can definitely not see that. Don't worry, that's not on fire. It's just very bright. Keeping an eye on it though, 'cause it does get very hot. The Hazard. Yeah, is that right? Zaya? I can't remember what it was off the top of my head. Zaya. You found Discord and then noticed that I had YouTube videos. Interesting. The Discord isn't on Explore as far as I was aware. I thought I had to sign up and set up to do that or have a certain site. Well, maybe we are pretty big on that Discord. Usually it's just you get a link to get invited unless someone invited you to. So, I've hurt my forehead. Bought it and scratched it earlier. Only just noticed it on. There you go, my weird shower fringe can cover it for now. But that's interesting to know. You are a very rare one indeed to have come through Discord only, so you say. Oh, needing a drink, my throat's a little bit tight, excuse me. Came from YouTube. I've known about, if you've known for a while about your stream, you just always watch your vids hours later after the stream is over. Fair enough, that makes sense. There are places to see those old streams if you want to. There's this whole Stream VODs account, which I don't think I've up there. It's a very long one. It's just Daz Reviews' stream archive. Look that up if you want to, that badly. All the stream highlights that are coming out slowly over the next few months. If you will like it, you don't want to be a super fan. No pressure. I've been mitching up. Yes, I've been trying to keep up with the whole chat, but I'm like scrolling up to see it. So yes, that is Twitch. Watching me on the PS5 on our TV. Try to do it directly through Chromecast and PS5's how we're doing it. There's the you know. There you go, there's the PS5. Magical. Your hair is very floofy. It is. I had a shower today. That's what it do. Bro flexing on us with a PS5. Yeah, I don't mean to. I just got lucky on eBay. I found a digital version, yes, for the price of a disc version, as opposed to double or triple price, basically. So, got very lucky. Didn't break my, got that on not a disc, still more expensive than the actual version. I was like, at this point, I was like, also, Sony doesn't deserve money for a PlayStation 5 if they're screwing it up this badly, so I'd rather beat a scalper at their own game slightly by not giving them a massive, double, triple price peak, and at the same time, not give the money to Sony. Very backwards way, very grumpy way. I was in a grumpy mood when I bought it. Whatever. But also, while that's kind of cheaper than most people, that whole TV, 4K and widescreen and everything, that's free as a Christmas present. So, very lucky. The IKEA TV stand I had to pick. Daz, what movie are you looking forward to the most? Probably Soul, because it's the only one there is at the moment. Wonder Woman 1984. I haven't seen Wonder Woman the original, so not too crazy. let's do so. Oh, I can't. I don't want to look up the actual cinema that I go to. Upcoming 2021 films. Let's see if I can. All right, no. Google cannot tell me any of that. I'll just go by ear. Brain has shut down. Godzilla versus Kong. I'm alright about at the moment. Wonder Woman. I'm alright about. What else exists? Mortal Kombat. I'm interested in, but I cannot watch it. Too gory. Tomb Raider. Not interested. Uncharted. Faintly interested. Chaos Walking. I will watch it. Minions, not looking forward to at all. Jungle Cruise, not interested in at all, but we'll watch it. Witches, probably not even going to watch it, that uninterested. There you go, there's a handful, the ones I remember. I'll get to the rest when we get to it. You know? How is your new office? It's very nice. Do enjoy it. My favourite part is the background screwdriver, I must admit. Now, I'm probably very behind on chat, so I'm going to get to this. There we go. When is Free Guy coming out? Good question. What's going to come out like the 11th of December? No, it's not. It's coming out January. Maybe later. Did you see the Game Awards? I didn't. I popped in at one point when they were showing off something, and then I saw Last of Us won an award for Best Story, and I was like, alright, going to bed now. That was at like midnight, 1 o'clock. The one thing I did see though is Back 4 Blood, like the Left 4 Dead 2 spiritual successor. Very into that. Also, maybe I missed it earlier, or I just didn't acknowledge it. But here, I had an extra sub apparently. I might have. Oh, I own Ran subs. Ah, I don't know if I said it before, but thanks for the sub if I didn't already. Subscribers, that's crazy. Thanks. You see a question block in the background. Yep. Dimming its lights because the batteries are dying apparently. We've got batteries. Prep that next time. But yes, we did at one point have it stuck. My hand not pro above the door, and you could literally bash it up. Except one day I hit it too hard, or someone did, a guest did, I can't remember. It fell on the floor, snapped in two, so it's actually not functioning. Oops. The actual light part back there. But hey, I'm in it now. It does also come with the sound effects. Ah. Okay. There you go. Last of its light. Oh no, that is it lit up. So, cool little thing. Just as I was putting it down, it was like flickering. You should do a review on Boss Level? I don't know Boss Level. Is that a film? Or a Boss Level? I don't know. I've been watching, I don't know what it's called, just like a game design channel. I've been really interested in that, like just watching the analytics of how game level design. That's a strange little thing. You're excited about a new Perfect Dark? Ah, the game. Yeah. I don't know the original, but yeah, sounds cool. Hey Dad, you're here. Are you late, Index? You are. You're an hour and 12 minutes late. Or by the time I'm reading it, at least. That's cool. We're here still for another 45 minutes, so don't worry. And I know what you wanted to win. You just voted on all the other categories. Fair enough. Yeah, I didn't vote on the Game Awards. It's whatever, you know. Alright, sorting out my sock. Give me a sec. Daz, I love your How to Train Your Dragon poster. I was gonna say I didn't make a video on it. What are you talking about? But yes, those movies were cute. Sadly, the third one disappointed you. Oh, I haven't seen the third one. Much as that's literally the third. A lot of videos, a lot of movies to catch up on, alright? I'm bad at these. It's just because I didn't watch them back in 2016. I think that's what it was. I just wasn't into films. I was into university, recording and let's playing all of Breath of the Wild. So, Oh, there it is. More movies. I basically mentioned all the ones I need to watch now. Apart from like some classics like A Space Odyssey and Godfather and Shining. Shining I basically know. Punch! Hello. Thank you for the punch, Enzo. I have a lot of movies. This that's better, I think. You watched the Donkey Kong show when you were little and for some reason you enjoyed it? Fair enough, a lot of people did, hence why it got a second season at all. It was cool that Among Us won 2 awards. Oh, did it? That's cool. Two of them. Best mobile and multiplayer, and at least Fall Guys got best community. Nice, I like it. Also, Enzo, hi. Hello, mate, to you too. Now, are you actually British, or are you trying to sneak in with the British lot? Huh? Just a quick note: a week ago, I told you to watch Magical Index, but to understand the story a bit better, you should watch Scientific Railgun first. That's a lot. All right, but I'll write it down. So is it scientific? No, scientific. Scientific Railgun. At the moment, done. Yes, and I'll put that before Magical Index. At some point I will have free time, but technically I don't right now because I'm still setting up all this. You know, all of my day was TV stand, all the stuff around it. And like, we've got a I don't know if you can see it. No, you can't. There's a Christmas tree around the back there, like, completely out of view. That I also have to set up. You know, cleaning is my days. Eventually, when that's done, I'm gonna read a book. Actually. But when the book's done, I'm gonna finish Days Gone. But when Days Gone is done, in between Days Gone, then I'll watch all the movies. Starting with one of them. Whatever. Wait, Daz, you're British? No way. Daz, you should add custom Daz video points rewards. Yeah, it just takes a lot of admin and work, and I don't understand how it works. I'm a bit old school. Also, hopefully this doesn't change my scene. I just realized I've got a bit of grime on one of my buttons. What kind of point rewards do you want? Like, what can I do with it, you know? Even when I was asking for merch, we've got You Didn't Really Care and pins. That's all I've written down for merch ideas. So, points rewards, I need to work out for my own thing. Similar with, like, Discord and, like, little things I could do for that. There's a lot of things I'm like, what can I do with my brand, with my ideas? You know. Trying to practice your British, but you're from the USA? Fair enough. Well, I don't need to, you know? Being American, having an American accent in Britain makes you stand out. Makes you are new and refreshing, as opposed to being American in America, in which case you're the norm. Make sense? Like, if I go to another country, I will keep my accent, unless I'm speaking another language. I don't have to even... Like, if I went to America, I won't try and put on a southern drawl to fit in, because I'm like, hey, I stand out with my glottal stopping sometimes. You know what glottal stopping is? That common knowledge? That line in English language? I'm also going to quickly check. Form. That thing overheats very easily, so just making sure that that doesn't actually become a fire, basically. We need to go. Hope you people have a good stream. Dan TDM Grim says. Fair enough. That's all cool. Don't worry about it. Thank you for joining us as you have. Oh, hello, Chef Wombat. Get yourself something nice for Christmas. Thank you very much for the sub. I will do. I had a plan for a Christmas present for myself. I don't remember it right now. I had something in mind, so it will contribute to that, I'm sure. Even though I won't get it till, like, the end of April. But, you know, it'll be a nice... It will have been gone too by then. A good summer present, sure. I don't know. But, anyway, I appreciate it a ton. I guess that will update us to 12 subscribers in a minute when my stream manager works it. Born and raised in Tennessee, but I like speaking or talking in a British way. Fair enough. I remember hearing a story of 2 American parents who wanted to have a British child, so they faked a British accent for like the first 10 years of their life, that the child would come out with a British accent. We're like, yeah, we just wanted a British child, so they did. Very strange. Daz, I unplugged my headphones, and when my cat heard your voice, he came running. Interesting. Running away or running towards? It was my cat in a past life somehow. Guys, you should have more viewers on Twitch. I'm not too fast. This is a small minor project, you know. I've advertised it as much as I can on YouTube. Which is part of the reason I did is like it's part of the experiment. You know, I have 235,000 subscribers, I think, something like that. 236, whatever. Advertising twice per video, twice per week for 2 months. You know, all the twos to see how many people it actually draws in. Because the thing is, you only have like 30 to 40 concurrent viewers at most times, but like I'll look at the stats and be like, oh, you had 150 unique channels popping in and out. So it's interesting to see where the transfer numbers are. I'm not too fussed about it. Like 30 to 40 is great to me. When I was doing Xenoblade, that was an average of 20, if not 9. So I'm more than happy to be up a step anyway. Huh? So not a problem with me. Will it? Yours was a resub? I think so, yeah. It's still like a resub still gets. Fuck. It was a nice gesture, whether it comes to me or not. Do you play games on Twitch? I do. Usually. Not today. So I'm doing just chatting. Tomorrow we are doing a nostalgia stream. We're playing a bunch of streams I played when I was 13, 14. When I was in my emo phase of playing first-person shooters. Might play a bit of Left 4 Dead, although we have technically already done that on stream. Playing some of the Call of Duties. Really want to play Battlefield Bad Company 2. Can play some Halo Reach. Play all sorts of stuff. Like, if I can set it up, I've got some stuff on the PC because I really want to play like Battlefield Bad Company 2 that has like 64 players as opposed to like 12 on the Xbox. But then, if we have other games we want to play, I'll just set them up directly. Be very strange to do, but I'll see what I can do. Got a very busy day tomorrow, I realize. Oh well. Gerbeluge, thank you for the follow. As same to Cheerful Bunny Alex. I have a knot in the back of my head that my fingers are stuck in. Give me a moment, there we go. How are you, Bunny Alex says? I'm good, I'm chill. We have just rearranged the entire house, essentially, for this front room. And now we have a whole new setup. I'm a bit tired, to admit. I've been awake 5 o'clock in the morning. Probably got an hour or two of sleep. I don't remember sleeping last night. So I'm like, I think I'm starting to feel a bit of a full. Need some food. Gonna have that lovely gyro pork or whatever it was decided. Yeah, you know, I spent a little sleep. Then I was setting up the TV, getting frustrated at that briefly. Then I was cleaning the whole house and putting everything in its place. Had a tiring day. And then tomorrow I gotta do more work. And then gotta do some stream prep. And I gotta stream. A lot of things are going on. Oops, I made my thing a little blurry there. But I'm good. It's been a nice day. Had a nice, you know, it's nice to be able to like have a change of pace. Have a change of atmosphere and environment. 2020, everything seems stagnant. But to be able to be like, whoa, new, fancy, great in these times. You know, refreshing. Well, I hope you enjoy and get used to your setup. Yeah, much. I should do. I'm enjoying it so far. Haven't been able to play any games on the PS5 myself yet, but I'll get to it eventually. You know, long hair problems on, alright? Absolutely. You're thinking of playing the Witcher games, currently reading the first book. Ooh. I heard they're pretty good. Like, I heard good things from CD Projekt Red. I'm waiting on the Cyberpunk release for the next gen. I don't think that's out on PS5 and Xbox Series X, which is real weird. Or I'm just not looking in the right. I know there's a lot of glitches now, but presumably by the time the next gen comes out, assuming it hasn't, those glitches will be fixed. Well, I'm looking forward to that. My release date, in my mind for that, my headcanon release date for Cyberpunk's like April. So I'm looking forward to that. Also, CD Projekt Red. Same goes to Made Witcher. Do you cook much, Daz? A chef has to know? Yes! I didn't before. I used to live off of, like, beef and onion slices, chuck them in the microwave, or, like, cold pasta packets you get from Iceland. I don't know if you guys have Iceland. Going back to the advertising again. Really see if I can get a sponsor. I've been getting HelloFresh. Awfully expensive, but they give you recipes and how to cook them. I've been eating those every day, 5 to 6 days. And that's taught me to cook all sorts of things. So yes, I can cook now. Been doing it for a month, 2 months when I started, but enough time. Well, Enzo, you have to say goodbye. Have a great stream and a great day then. Enzo, it's evening time now, but I get the sense. All these streams are pretty much evening. Tomorrow's not. Tomorrow's at 3 PM my time, so a little early, but see what works. Thank you for joining me, Enzo. And of course, your comment talking about how high chances being red doesn't get red. I have no idea what that was referring to, so. Well, unless you mean red as in read, in which case. Ah, yes, you've heard of HelloFresh? Yeah. Read, yes. I'm sorry, I missed your message about getting higher chances of getting red, but ironically, you now got red for talking about not being red, so the whole cyclical thing. It's strange, I don't know where to look. I keep looking at myself, which is there. That's not right. Then I look at my other self, which is me on my screen, which is there. That's not quite right either. You're there. I'm still not quite used to it. And then, if you couldn't tell, cat's over here. All a little bit skewed. So, yes, this light does look alright. So I've got my iTunes is my ring light because they don't have a damn dark mode. So without it, I look like that, which didn't look very good for a while. Could do it for even more whiteness, but I don't think that's quite what we want. I like to be actually able to see myself. Guys, have you ever played or heard of Team Fortress 2? And how, like, the Meet the Team video memes or word of mouth? Oh, and how? I do know TF2. I played it a fair bit back in the day. Not a lot, because I didn't have a PC when I first started getting into it, so I watched a lot of it. I really enjoyed the Meet the Team stuff. Not necessarily from the memes. I just enjoyed the original stuff. Enough meme content for me, you know. Yeah. Big fan. Did like it a lot. I was very good at Pyro. I don't know many Pyro mains. I was, you know, you see a lot of Scout mains, I was fairly good at as well. Good aim with the baseball and all that. But Pyro maining, that was my good skills. That was my good points, you know. But man, did it bleed out my ears with the ding 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 sounds. But that's how it is. I haven't played Pyro in a long time, or just TF2 as a whole. Maybe you could do that. That could count as a childish stream. Gonna set up. So hello everybody, what's going on? Hello TTV Matt09, thank you for the follow, and Alarm Clock Master. Ugh, I don't need another reminder of alarm clocks. You know, I mean, not even. Yeah, 12 hours ago, plus 3 hours. 15 hours ago was when I was last woken up. So in 1 hour's time, I should be going to sleep. But I'm having dinner instead, and then watching Mandalorian. We started season 2 today. My girlfriend and I are slowly we were catching up. We were watching 1 episode a day. Now we're on to season 2. So we're finally getting relevant. We understand the references almost, not quite. Yeah, that's our mini plan. And then I'll probably back to, if I don't pass out, back to organising it. I've got to sort out this whole corner here. Got to sort out my dining table back there. Might put some of this up. Pyro is your main as well, Index. Fair enough, yeah. Good character. I enjoy them. Really liked their Meet the Team one. That was the last one I think to come out. I liked the creative flair on it. What happened to my wrist? Don't worry, not an injury. It's eczema. I especially had a bad case the other night. I mean Friday night. It looked like a rash, which is what it is. Scabbing. I had really long nails. They're cut now. Look on my old streams. You might have been able to see they are incredibly long. They got really long. I literally cut them this morning. Yesterday morning. But I woke up in the night. Bandages on. But I pulled them up in the night and then just gashed through my hands. Because eczema makes you itch. And conscious, you don't care if it bleeds. Or sticks around. Or re-scabs over. And you gotta wait a whole nother 2-week process for it to heal all the way through. Or even not at all. So I gashed myself in the night. I'm back to eating gross hand. And my bandages are all dirty. I haven't got any new ones to wrap up and cut through, so clean them. But you know, fun. You're gonna go as Duff Guy? Fair enough. Good thing you found me, you say? Ah, I agree. I appreciate you being here. But that's cool. If you wish to visit, feel free. Do as you do. The best feeling is waking up to alarm only to sleep in because it's a Saturday. I don't get that. YouTubers do not get breaks. At all. This is my break. December and January. I'm streaming in 1 month of it, so even then I'm still working sometimes. But then again, I can get a lot of, words. Oh, I get a lot of... I guess the idea is I can get lines whenever I want, because I am my own boss. I work out my own... Yeah. So, whatever. Hello, Mr. Daz. How are you doing on this beautiful Monday? Alright. I've had a very tiring day. The whole setup has changed. And a lot of it's, you know, been the work I've been doing today. Woke up at 5, got about 2 hours sleep, got a new... Oh, wrong way. Got a new TV, set it all up. Got a new TV stand with it all, plugged in all the consoles and all the wires, cleaned up the floor, sorted out a bunch of spare wires in this bag, put a Christmas tree in the corner that you can't really... Sorted out the old TV and put it in that TV box, going through the dining table over here. Been a very tiring day, but I've had a good time. I've shuffled, you know, I'm in a whole new world. Fantastic. What lighting looks best for me? The blue doesn't look so ridiculous on my skin tones anymore. Oh, I guess I might keep it just swirling through. Not on fire, is it? No, it is still just a light. Just checking. Hey Daz, you're second on my recommended for Just Chatting. We'll take it. But alright then, Asta, if you are to go, that's all cool by me. Don't worry about it. I don't know what it is about Just Chatting and recommended. I pop up. It's all cool. Hopefully people like my face in the thumbnail. That's where the views come in, obviously. You do love to have a full screen TV with nothing but your face on it. Yep. I mean, it's the stream. I figured, I was like, well, give it a bit more light, give it a bit more substance in the shot, in the composition, and might not be eccentric and have yourself in it, you know? So... I had a deadpan expression there, didn't I? I didn't really smile for that very well, or I just can't... The mouse doesn't actually go like that, does it? I also have a bit of a smirk, where I smirk like I can always do that way around, but not the other. That makes sense? Maybe it looks normal. I don't smile very much. My mouth is not naturally... I have a dopey kind of look. That's my natural... That's where my natural face goes. So, that was an attempt to wave at myself, I guess. Love the cool vibes here. Yeah. Very chill over here. Till we play games and I get stressed, I'm sure, but work it out. Hello, D's Noodles. Welcome. I have no idea what wise guys. Ah, okay, you're in your own conversation. Still goes over my head. I was trying to think what other things I could do for this stream. I never got an answer from people. What do other IRL streamers? Yeah, I guess it is just react to stuff on YouTube, isn't it? I've got several different like points of what to eat, what to make points rewards out of, which I didn't really get a good answer on. I didn't have any, so whatever. Merch, which I got 2 ideas. Things are hard to plan, aren't they? What kind of things would people react to on YouTube? What is there to react? Like, I could just watch YouTubers' videos. I don't want to just steal all their content. Especially like Terminal Montage is the kind of thing I would watch, but he specifically doesn't want people watching this stuff as a reaction content. I could watch random memes, but they weren't very funny to me. I don't have any like friend stuff that I can watch Twitch clips of that I know a lot of other Twitch streamers. It's a tricky business. It really is. Laugh, you lose. Interesting idea. I've always like just kind of skipped those videos. They're not really my thing, but I guess I'd be pretty good at it considering I can't laugh. Kind of. You're back with honeycomb ice cream. Interesting. Never had it. How is it? Must know. Yeah, I guess I could do like those kind of quirky things. I know some people do like Reddit videos, but then I ain't got a Reddit subreddit, so I can't really do that. There's not enough activity on my Discord to do a Discord stuff. I have already reacted to my old YouTube videos. Not really Let's Plays, but yeah. Hello. You covered up my thinking face, but hello, Jarl Reagan. Jarl Reagan? Jarl. Skyrim, y'all. I assume what you're going for. We have to deal with festive Hitman bots now. Oh, I don't know what. TF2 bots. Over my head. Maybe you should do Would You Rather. Those are always good conversation starters. Interesting, yeah? Okay. On that note then of like website stuff, we could try like a GeoGuessr thing, maybe. I am terrible at those. Are there other good like I guess like counts like Flash games, considering they are dying this month, I think? Sometime, I don't know when, maybe the end of the month. What else is there about? What other content is there in the world? Just like but I can see that, like that's putting me on a train of thought of like websites I can. Maybe we could do a laugh you lose with media share. Possibly. The issue is I tried doing media share at one point earlier in the month, and for a start I could struggle to get it working. Then the queuing system was a bit of a pain, and then there weren't enough people ready to have stuff to guest, you know. So it's tricky. What about reading some scary stories? Interesting. I'm not sure about necessarily scary stories, but maybe I don't know. Good content. I'll think about it. These are good ideas. They're putting me on it. They're putting me on a mindset, which will hopefully lead to an idea, which then leads to a plan, which leads. Also, Carla, Big, Bob. Thank you for the follow. A very strange name. What's the source on that one? I love your videos. Just finished the Sing one. Umari says, thank you very much. Coming on over. You are part of the rare minority. Not many people can see a link on screen and say, hey, I'm gonna type that in or go to it, you know? So, nice to see you here. Punch. You've already done Ancestry. Yes, I have. So maybe you could do a Myers-Briggs test. Is that like a personality test? If not, I'm gonna write personality test. Because that's an idea. Like, yeah. Okay. Okay. So like sort of other, not necessarily challenges, but like, do a BuzzFeed quiz? Is that a dumb idea? Maybe it is. Could do a tier list, although it's not on trending anymore, but it's an idea. Huh. It's giving me some variety of ideas. There's a personality test on 16 personalities. Ah, it is that. Cool. I don't know how I guess I didn't know that, but I guess it was like dug in my mind of like that makes sense maybe. What ice cream are you? BuzzFeed. Yeah, right, exactly. I could do stuff like that. Yeah, idea. Because it's an interesting thing. Because also, usually this Monday slot was Pokemon. Still really do Pokemon, but I'm also really enjoying just chatting. Way more chiller. I like seeing the whole face. Maybe I could do more fun things like this in the background. Wouldn't be able to see if I was a tiny little thing in the corner. If I did, like, I think I've got it set up here. There you go, there's yourself. Like, can't see the TV back here at all. So, did I just dox myself or anything? Nah, I think I'm fine. But yeah, so maybe at some point I'll bring back the Pokemon stuff because like we got like a little bit of momentum going with the last thing we're popping with mention all the games and French element in it. I really enjoyed it, but I'm also really enjoying this. So we'll go and work. Do a face reveal. There it is. You got it. Do a trash truck tier list. I'm trying to think. Yeah, next Monday I will probably do another just I'll try. I probably will try and spice it up a little. You know, we could even do like a 2021 stream, like pulling together a bunch of stream stuff. I'd love to, in theory, do this thing where like I plan the schedule with you, but I really like not spoiling it. You know, part of the element I like of my videos is I just give a hint, out and about, what's going on. Reminds me, I need a tweet. Who won the hint for yesterday of what video came out? Because someone got it right, so I will do that. Tweet hint winner. There we go. Oops, I forget these things. Yeah, all the admin and social media stuff because I'm too busy doing housework to do all of my social medias. It's a tough one. You like to see a Pixar or Disney tier list? Yeah. That is a pretty standard, nice one. We just do a bunch, maybe. Just have the tier list, the ultimate tier list theme, where we just do tier lists all day. Not all day, but you know, all just bundle them all together, maybe. Oh no, that's an idea. I have to work out how you even... Probably a tier list website, right? Where do you get the pictures from? A lot of prep work, maybe. Too sure.
Enemy AC 130 above!
Index, you're ruining how I was totally planning to end that stream, so I'm not gonna read it out. You guys don't read what Index said. We'll pretend it didn't happen planned and scripted wise when it happens. On the same wavelength as... Hello, Wolf Crafter, mate! Hi! How you doing? What brings you here? A little distracted from... Either way, think. Hunger Games Simulator could be fun. I remember that. Not very relevant anymore, I suppose. That's a good point. But I do remember that. Yes. Oh, you know what else? It's kind of just taking from Unus Annus content, but... Oh, I guess I could do that with the nostalgia stream. Looking at like old YouTube channels, or like going... Might be a bit weird. Especially because I don't know any of them. But like, I know they did a video that was like going over dead channel. And I was like, look over the same kind of... A lot of Call of Duty people like to walk around. Or other just YouTube creators I really enjoy. I don't know. The YouTubers... Well, that shit. I don't know. That's what is best thing for you that's come out of 2020? I don't know, my year's been kind of the same. Actually, I had some family drama. Had a long lost uncle return to like the inner circle of the family. So that was nice. There you go. That's that. I got an uncle. Uncle upgrade. Uncle got the Wayback Machine. Oh, that's a blast from the past. I was really disappointed. I didn't realize you could add the Wayback Machine. I thought it was just something other people did, like you had to get to. I remember I used to look up my old channel. I used to look at my channel to see, like, in 2014, I would go back to see my 2012 version of my channel. I was like, there's nothing here. Only just realized, in that 2014 day, I could have said, here's the link to the now 2014 version of that channel. So then now, I could go to my 2014 version. I discovered that I could do that this year. So all my old channel stuff, I've got an update for 2020. Nothing else. Nothing else in the Wayback Machine. Actually, I think they did pick up like a couple random pieces. I might look back at that. That's an interesting idea. I like that. That could be part of the nostalgia stream. A blast from the past. Going back in time. I don't know, yeah. Put something out like that. That'd be interesting. Also, Lonk the Legendary Hero. Thank you for the follow. And Crispy Cream. Thank you for the follow. Not reading the second half. Half. Not reading that. But hey, you tried. Didn't work over here. You gotta go Back to the Future. Oh, totally. You can see the tiniest corner of a poster of Back to the Future. Also, it kind of just looked like I was stroking Oh well. But yeah, that's definitely given me a lot of good ideas. I've organized it very poorly. Like there's all this space for points rewards, a little bit for merch over here, and then all the IRL ideas all crammed together over here. Oh well, what can you do? Back to the Future movies are all good in my opinion. Fair enough, yeah. I really like the one theme in Back to the Future 3 where it's the Back to the Future theme on harmonica. I only heard that the latest time I watched it, and I was like, oh, it sounds so good. Ironic, like in a backwards way. Never noticed it. Not into Western, very American, very old. Okay, you know. Glad you can give some ideas. Yeah, you're gonna head out and play Phasmophobia with some friends. Oh, fair enough. That's all cool. I'll see you in the future, Chef Wombat. I might also use this as a mark to leave. I'm getting hungry. Hope that's okay with everyone. But this has been very nice. I enjoyed the chats. I got more things to add to my list of suggestions, things to watch. And it's shaping how I might stream in the future. So I am everly grateful for that. So it is 15 minutes early, but I'm hungry. I haven't got my best sleep, so I could do not being any. You know, I don't want to get on my bad side. Don't want to be a bear with a sore head going on. You know, hungry and tired, not a good combination. So hope you enjoyed. If you missed it, there will be stream VODs in the past broadcasts on here, and stream highlights and the VOD channel on YouTube eventually. But otherwise, I'm ending it here. All right. Hope you had a good time. I will see you tomorrow. Nostalgia stream, 3 PM over here, playing all of the first-person shooters. My emo phase. Maybe like some Wayback Machine stuff or other nostalgic things that are relevant. Otherwise, that's enough from me. My name's been Daz. You didn't really care. You can barely see my left eye. See you in a bit. Bye bye.